Let's get analysis from Victor Teo. He's an Indo-Pacific affairs analyst and is joining us from Singapore. Victor, thank you for speaking to us on the News Hour. So President Yoon Suk Yeol is a former prosecutor. He knows the law very well. Do you think he's riding this all out until that arrest warrant expires on Monday?
Certainly. I think first and foremost, the president is challenging the validity of the arrest warrant, and he does not believe that the CIO actually has the powers to summon him or investigate him. So he's mounting a legal challenge, and he's actively refusing to comply. And he, of course, his camp is arguing that they must let the law run, have the due process of law run its course before coming to any conclusion. And from a legal standpoint, like you said, the president himself is a former prosecutor, and he understands that if he's taken into custody and his residence searched, the prosecution, the CIO office will definitely have the upper hand. So in order to ensure that this doesn't happen, and he understands that the warrant is only valid for a limited period and will soon expire, as long as he's not taken into custody, it will be advantageous for him personally. So in fact, if the CIO gets their way and his residence is searched, they might actually uncover more damning evidence that incriminates him even more. And given that both the defense minister, his defense minister or former defense minister, and the martial law commander are already detained, it is essential, I think, the president stays out of the reach of the CIO if his camp will have to have any chance of survival.
Victor,
I think also he's using, yes.
Sorry to interrupt there, but there's so much drama that's happened in South Korea over the last few weeks since he declared martial law on December 3rd. What is the impact that it's having on South Korean politics, not just now, but also implications for the future?
Well, I think it stems from the fact that this president actually does not have the overwhelming support of the people. In fact, his political victory is actually razor thin. So he won by a small percentage point to become the president. And South Korea politics is actually very vicious. I can't think of a place in East Asia that's more vicious. I mean, they have had presidents jailed, they have had presidents commit suicide. So this is the extent of what we are seeing of a long drawn political battle between the conservatives and the democratic camps. And I think in this case, the President Yoon is actually trying to use political support that he still has, the residue political support that he still has from the elderly generation, the people who don't like North Korea, and the very staunch conservatives to try and fight the democratic pressure. And in trying to going on scorched earth to challenge the arrest warrant or the summons, he is actually there's a possibility that he might be trying to draw this out so that it in the hope that this will actually de-escalate. There is also the other possibility that he might actually think that Donald Trump might actually do something for him when he comes into office later on this month. So I think part of I think his strategy is just not giving to the Democrats or the corruption investigation office.
That'll be very interesting to see, particularly because there is the U.S. foreign minister and South Korea's foreign minister will be holding a meeting on Monday. Victor Teo, really good to get your analysis. Thank you very much.